Mike Perlek here to talk to you. This is just going to be a short journal entry. Basically, because I got a lot of views from when my father used to be on my channel a year ago. So I decided to do a video and talk about something that happened the other day. I got a call from downtown medical, some UV medical, whatever the hell, downtown. I wouldn't have even answered the call. Only an uncle of mine sent me the information, and because it had to do with medical, I thought it was another situation like 3 years ago when I had to give a neurologist permission to drill a hole in his skull to get a blood clog out and extend his dumb life. But no, it wasn't anything like that. The nurse that I talked to was a guy nurse. They were just looking for somebody to be power of attorney. I said, sir, I work 2 jobs and I just don't have time for this. I don't have room. I don't have time. I don't have room for this guy in my life anymore. And anyways, I told him he's a ward of the state. The nurse actually seemed surprised at that. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll relay that misinformation. I'm like, well, good. As far as I know, he's a ward. How could he not be? How could he not be? The guy hasn't worked in over a decade. He can't do anything. He doesn't know. He has no ability whatsoever. So, anyways, I guess the concern on their end is that he's in a state he can't really talk for himself. So whatever. I'm done. I'm done with him. I gotta live my life now. I got 2 good jobs. I got a beautiful home, and most important, I have peace. Peace with myself. Peace with God. Peace with the world. I have peace, and nobody, not my father, not a female, is gonna get in the way of that peace. I have peace now in my life, and I'm going to enjoy it for the remainder of my life. I can't really tell you the details or whatever beyond that, because frankly, I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. I don't care anymore. When it comes to my father, my loser male feminist father, can't do nothing. Can't even hammer a nail into a wall. That's how mechanically feeble this guy is. He can't do anything. I'm done. I don't. I'm done with him. I guess that's what happens to you when your mommy and daddy wipe your butt for you until you're 40. Well, I didn't have that. I didn't have that life experience. I had to do everything myself. No help from him. In my last video, I told the audience that I was going to watch the movie Cinderella Man. Well, I didn't realize that movie is 2.5 hours long. I didn't have that much time. But part of the reason why I picked this up at the Goodwill years ago and why the title alone was intriguing to me is because of the nature of the child abuse me and my sisters endured via our father. I mean, what parent gets their kids up at 3 o'clock in the morning to dust a house before they got to go to school? What parent does that? And then makes the kids stay up with him because he's afraid to be alone till 10, 11 o'clock at night. What parent does that? I think that's a unique childhood experience that I have. Hear me, world? Is there another person out there has ever had that experience? Your parental unit wakes you up at 3 o'clock in the morning to dust his house. His mother was paying the mortgage. That's a kick in the butt. But yeah, part of the abuse that we endured could be compared to the Cinderella story. So that movie was too long. I still haven't gotten to see it yet. But the days have been the last couple of days have been really dreary. So I ended up watching Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Probably the last time I actually sat and watched this movie, I was probably 14, maybe 15. I forgot how thoroughly entertaining it is from start to finish. I had a brand new copy wrapped up like new. Well, not anymore, but what prompted me, I guess, to watch it too was I came across a 3-minute short video. Some guy, I guess he collects movie memorabilia, and he got some of the actors from this movie who played the kids together because apparently he had the only artifact left over from the movie, the head of the auntie. I shared that with my mom. She liked it. Alright, well, I better end this video on a somewhat of a high note. So did you see that video that's going around? That English girl and 2 twin girls. Well, one of them is the only one talking in the video. There's a video circulating on social media. This English, young English girl, inflation hit her hard. She talking about an ice cream vendor charges $8 for 2 scoops of ice cream. I mean, and other people only charge, or no, £8, £8, and only £1, maybe £2. He's not gonna get nowhere with that. And the mother says, "Yeah, he ain't." And he wouldn't even take my cash, only card. Bloody hell! This little girl, she says, bloody hell. My guess is the dad talks like that all the time. She said, bloody hell. She's like a miniature Michael Caine. When he was in that masterpiece of a movie, Jaws the Revenge. Bloody hell! The breath on that thing! Remember, he played a laundryman in that movie. A laundryman. Maybe he got indigestion. He already ate my plane. Okay. Mike Barilak. I'm going to be working all weekend, holiday weekend, so I'll be working. Including working at 4 a.m. at my first job.